Close, so jumping back into the
All right, Chad, here we go.
Map number 1, kicking back off.
Yep. Vault, hard point. Here we go.
All right, vamos. Si se puede, jolines, tío.
I'm curious to what kind of game we are going to get. I mean, it is hard for them to reset that energy. But I think once you get
if there's a blowout, one of the teams is checked. This should be a close
direction. I worry about momentum for one of these two teams. That I think, you know, realistically, whoever comes out with the first
there we go. Koi
starts playing well.
Soaking first.
Will there be dejection?
Two fall.
Will there be sadness for the opposition? That is something.
Yeah, we need a quick double listening so I can see, so I can hear how they're going.
Looking at this, and
both these teams are going dumb hard. I mean, this is their final series of the year.
Yeah,
and it's for $20,000 each extra. Like that is an insane match.
His teammates will still have a chance to fight
number 8, pushing through Real.
This would just be another day in the office for Sim.
Knows he's got a couple of battles in front of him. Decent
multi-off winnings.
He'd be like 20,000.
But no, can't beat
Turn up, guys, because I got this already.
I mean, I'll try.
It wouldn't hurt if I didn't win.
I wasn't sure what to expect from him coming into this. It was a big step up. Look, I mean, Abe wasn't at the tippity top of challenges throughout the year.
Koi in P2.
In and amongst it, don't get me wrong, but he
Seven's
wasn't
in the back, though.
like winning event after event. It wasn't a case of like Mamba and Craze on Omit. He was very much just a very solid.
What the fuck? Was he weak?
Does he have a shotgun at the end of that thing?
Insight trying to
that
do
was
his
an
role towards
AR.
the backside. Him and CleanX been flipping around what they're trying to do. Especially when it comes down to
Spawn's locked in now.
Power mountain right now. The pace is being set.
But Heretics find themselves in.
This is Rencore with some serious individual effort early on to this hard point. Whereas on the other side, it's been the Abe and Joe Deceive show time after time on this map, and you're getting that early. But Movistar Koi trying to fight around the back still as Heretics very comfortable.
Real, that's a big two.
And how about Real popping out, finding a double, leaving Abe
Koi all back ammo right now, probably going to rotate through B Street.
Decide to play for the rotation instead, and Heretics will hold about a 20-point edge.
Take those from Heretics.
2 dead. Those are big kills. Should spawn out. Yep, spawn across the map.
Setup here from Movistar. Insight couldn't quite get across, but the trade will be there.
Yes, I will accept.
So it gets taken down after finding
Mark, you want to join chats or not?
Spawn.
I would, but Riley keeps taking me out of him every time. Oh my God, Riley!
And continue to hold on to these spots.
Well, so far, so good. Time good to go the way of the Heretics over the top.
3
of a
dead.
very mixy hard point. Movistar Koi being
losing my
patient,
voice,
and it works out
Dude,
for them
we
until
were
Super has
yelling
something
that
to say.
I mean, how could
Double
you
for
not?
him opens the hard point back up once more.
I don't feel it yet,
to
but
find timing on this.
I might tonight.
You can say what you want about Call of Duty, bro, but at the highest level, when you get matches like that, there's really nothing better.
No, it's the best.
I don't want to get matches like that.
This will work out. The SMG is just willing and just
3 dead
wagering
again.
that Heretics have to come their direction.
Number 6, Super, the only one that's out.
Rip them apart.
I think Movistar Koi just are a team who are very adept at handling the middle.
Oh, he's going through vault. He's going to find perfect timing through the vault. Perfect timing for all of them. That's going to be 2 flipping.
Finding 3 or 4. Happens on more occasions.
Chance for the Heretics now.
Probably like Abe. 5.
Big
5 from Abe. Big kills coming through over towards the outside. Metals has slipped the net though. Spawn's going to come in.
They just spawned in the back.
This has been really solid from Heretics early.
I guess because 3's P1, but wow.
Movistar Koi rotation game that just bested Vancouver on this map. Not something that's easy to do. And Heretics
P1
really
blocks pool, so they get the back spawn. Heretics get a little fortunate there.
Clean up Insight. Now you've got crossing angles from Super, who finds 2, playing from top side. Really strong start for Heretics.
That didn't look like a rotation that was really going to go in their favor whatsoever. Metal slips around
and
the
now
back,
you're just in
gets one. And there was only that one player actually over towards the point. Everybody else kind of in that line, but when Metals
they're slamming him on the P4, dude. They haven't even gotten close.
Team, and right now they're continuing to soak those points up as well. 5 in a row from Metals. It's about to be 6.
6 streak.
Nope,
gets stolen.
From him, the team. And that is a massive, massive hold. But as mentioned, I just want to quickly get in.
Yeah.
Joe Deceives over towards P1 and Movistar Koi over towards P1.
Damon just texted me saying we lost both coin
this
flips.
Feels like a Heretics team that's playing with
it's coin flips for semis and finals.
7 in a row for Metals. Real follows up
the
for
boys
trade,
were tweeting about that, I think, last night, right?
Back and forth affair over the top of
Someone
P1.
tweeted it. I saw it.
Damon replied, what should they do? David replied, we're 1 seed, dumbass.
No help around. So once again,
how does that work? What the hell?
control the side of the map they want, and they'll surpass the century mark.
Ben's argument is that
it's not a
CDL
tournament. It's not a CDL
So
tournament.
you use the CDL seeds for initial seeding, and then once it goes to bracket, how do you like
That's the other flip of the coin, showing what mentality I have here.
Yeah, I'll say.
So I wonder what that means for veto advantage, I guess.
Now he just wants to get into the mix.
Does that mean they have veto advantage?
Absolutely dialed up.
They should do a
I wonder
1v1.
what the advantage is.
They should do a 1v1 pistol, so only no aim assist.
It's a best of 7, so they pick Team A or Team B.
Around the back. Caught. as Insight will shut down potential streaks, but still a convincing opening. And Heretics in position to fight for P2 early.
I thought you had Renko joining the Hot Hands Lounge there, and to be fair, could they do with any recruits?
Yeah, Super's doing his thing.
Shout out to the observers. They have
I couldn't get in
all week long. You, the boys,
I'm hoping for you.
Let's see though.
We got 20 minutes right now. We got 20 minutes.
Lead right now. I mean, it's starting to get away from Movistar Code just a little bit. This has been wonderful. Honestly, it hasn't come necessarily down to rotation for Heretics.
Look at them. They're searching for Real.
That easily. That P4 though. Massive place for
He's just doing such a good job buying so much time for his team to get in.
The hard point out just a touch as well. Make sure
Miami started to run away with map 1.
Are a mile away.
Yeah, Insight having a tough one.
Able to find the quick trade, and now it's just down to throwing nades right on top of Metals' forehead.
Oh, okay. Good win by Joe, though.
From the front. How many times have we
3
seen
dead?
that kind
4
of
dead. Okay, there you go. Movistar finally.
Hit it hard from the front. Works out nicely.
Hit it hard from the front. Hit it hard from the back.
They can find this last 18.
Back shots.
Whoa.
See, that one was intentional.
Bro, you got to think about it for a sec. Think about how close Toronto were securing the grand final spot. 3v2 in the S&D RC car tragedy.
I suppose Movistar Koi in that scenario.
Same with Heretics.
That could have been significantly worse. Heretics could have been tickling up to 160 quite feasibly. The break comes through. Rotation has just not been the aim of the game.
Jamie has a lot on his plate here.
Yeah, for Movistar, they've been really struggling in that sense, but the breaks from Heretics have been good as well. I mean, look, they've got an 8-point lead.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it is they're not just putting pressure onto Koi's
I love seeing that 37.5x.
For the rotation, they're also still soaking up
send me the
hard point
screenshot.
time.
So send it.
Once more, the lead continues
Wait,
to look pretty
formidable
for Team Heretics. But we start Koi trying to work on that, though.
He
Bit of
didn't
a
even send
battle
it
on the
before.
backside of the hard point as Abe is trying to take the long-range battle. But look at the play from Riel and the rest of the Heretics.
Yeah, looking at the mini-map right now, I mean, this is all Heretics, bro.
For Heretics, resetting the map in their favor, and they could blow this game wide open early.
I mean, the Spanish passion is very much here for Heretics.
Metals, 19 and 13, bro.
Yeah, dude, Metals.
I mean, they're all shitting. Look at the scoreboard for the side of Heretics.
Popping off before as well. And I suppose there's the other flip side of the coin. How warmed up do they feel? They literally just came off having to try and deal with Shotzzy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would probably feel correct, although I probably would have died about 43 million times. Irrelevant of the point. They'll be nice and loose. Feels that way, that Movistar coin maybe just coming in this one a little bit quick.
That's a good play, Metals. Boogie bomb!
How sure are you, Riley?
Stunned to get another and lock down the spawns.
What is it?
Able to support from inside the hard point. And now Metals will get to work again on the cross. Unsure if anyone had slipped around the back. Not the case.
Off the glass.
So momentary pause as Riel's nade just kind of Jengas around the back door. Rancor trying to find some sort of a contest from the front, but with that little team nade, Movistar Koi will find themselves benefiting in the hill.
Yeah, this is crucial time for them. They haven't really had too many opportunities to get a good chunk.
Hey, that motherfucker was flying.
Wait, why'd they just use a cruise there? There's 20 seconds left on the hill.
Abe did find
why'd they just use that? They must have two. They have to have two.
That will be the final 15 going over towards the side of Movistar Koi. And that's a really nice break to have.
Yeah.
They don't find that.
I mean
they could
and they got the scrap time. I mean,
that's
I don't know why they
to
just
be sure, especially considering that the dynamic duo of Insight and Kleenex have been relatively silent.
They better win this opening break. I know that.
40 between the two of them in the KD department. Meanwhile, the rest of
it's still a tight game though. 30 points.
Very comfortably.
This kid's not bad with a sub either.
Getting to work. Another double for him. He is just a
He actually has a crazy impact when he's running the sub.
Kleenex and Joe deceives, clear things out. Hardpoint stays open. We continue to be at a 30-point deficit.
Blow for blow over towards P1, and that's some good kills coming through for side of Team Heretics. P2 spawns belong to them. That's popping in 30. Insight trying to get them off with the big shots coming in. Insight with the SMG.
Looking at the map though, it looks like Movistar's going to have P2 spawns. Only 25 seconds left on this. That's a big two from Toby.
But you
clears the map.
They're heating up this setup for the next 20 or 30 seconds or so. Heretics have shown that even against the unfavorable spawns, they've been able to burst right through the setups of Movistar Koi, and that might be happening once again. Abe vacates the hard point, drops down into the vault. Here come the rest of Heretics.
Hills about to pop.
Who is playing for Nasty if he can't play? I mean, I think he'll put a Band-Aid on him and play.
Yeah, he's playing.
Unless Joe Deceives wins a couple of gunfights, but he's going to, actually find the first, almost get the second. Good help for Kleenex.
Great wave there for Movistar, man.
Coming in from Joe, an unlikely one at that. The pressure's starting to come in pretty quickly. Ranko now will call the Hellstorm missile in. A couple of players actually managing to find kills
yeah, so they did have 2 cruises. That's why they invested.
Well, it's getting called in.
And this one, great value out of it. 2-piece.
Then get the spawn.
Guys, Nasty cut open his trigger finger.
That is extremely rough. It looked like that was going to end up being essentially a mitigated play thanks to the push out for Movistar Koi, but the spawns for Heretics have them looking to fight over this last 23 seconds. Movistar Koi right at the front door, but Metals able to find a couple, including
Metals
the
is, dude, Metals, bro. Metals!
What a week!
That's how I know he's like minimal going hard, because he didn't even scream. I would have hyped this shit.
Didn't even scream after
I would have
a 4-piece.
hyped as
We'll
hell.
take all 5. Let's have number 6. He's still going. Joe Deceives will take him down, but Metals really has, for me, been the MVP of Heretics this week. I think, like, just based on the series we've seen previously, a really, really good performance. 31 and 23. That's some big time now for Heretics, heading over towards P3 now. Rotation for P4 is very much there. That's just the gunning from Kleenex. Gonna try and find their way through.
Metals just being a thorn in the side. They're gonna find him, but still.
And again, it's another situation though.
Movistar holding down Art
towards the minimap. Movistar Koi in position of control of the map, but they have to have this. Down
That's a big wave.
That's a huge wave.
They're soaking
down the
too.
street side. Opportunity for Abe to potentially hit onto a pinch, and he might need to hit it sooner rather than later because now you've got.
Just gotta be careful here. Don't. Okay, now you gotta play tight. Gotta play tight here.
Seconds. Heretics will be battling against the spawns.
But do they forfeit this 20?
But they're getting time here on P3.
Keep an eye on Real. He's starting to make the move now. If I'm Movistar Koi, I'm keeping an eye. Yeah, Joe Deceives will find one. The next up top trying to keep them at bay, but there was actually a spawn out there from inside.
2 dead should be okay.
The pinch gets sent up, and Joe
Initial
Deceives
control
comes up through the mid. This will be a rotational win coming in from Movistar Koi, but Heretics have found breaks time and time again over towards P4. Can they do it again?
Yeah, this time Metals not
able to get into
that was
Joe
gross.
Deceives
Shuts down the play through.
That was
move
gross.
Spawns all the way up and
Joe's
over
up there,
towards
man.
the top side
Joe
of the
is
map.
up there for sure.
Oh!
What a snap! Whoa, 5 in a
Am I
row.
crazy for thinking this series can go 5? Absolutely not. This series can
themselves
definitely go
into the
5.
map.
I mean, Joe Deceives with 2 generational snaps there, if anything. Can Kleenex stay alive over towards his backside? The answer is no.
Number
Real
8,
will start that
Real
Everybody
in the
else
back.
coming in from main.
Here comes the break attempt. 4 spawns out. Movistar
absolutely can.
with a beautiful hold.
Everybody dead. These 20 seconds will put this game within 5 points.
Wake back up there, COD fans. We've got another one coming down to the
Dude,
wire.
yeah, another match. Another map.
And it's going to be about a 10-point game.
It's going to get real wild here on the P1.
The phone says Rylan.
Big 1v1 here between Rencore and Joe Deceives. Nade to follow, shut down by the trophy. Over the top of the hard point, though. Super, Real, try to lock things down over towards U-Haul, and it leaves Abe by himself. But can he get the double to try to keep this hard point open? And yeah, the clock is going to continue to tick in a 14-point game.
40 seconds on game clock,
could
too.
Go down to the wire as far as the clock is concerned, but 2 kills. Massive
3
kills
dead.
Movistar
starting to find all the kills.
Over towards P1. Able spin.
4 dead.
There's not too much to
Split
be concerned
comes in,
about
though.
for P2.
7.
Just yet, still
Oh,
6 seconds.
They're finding all these kills.
Over towards P1. Movistar Koi can still win it yet.
Feels like Joe Deceives is usually a guarantee for a 40 bomb in this map.
Insight really turned it around. He had a tough start.
Lead swap to Koi.
Still -6, but
able to find 3 straight kills, leaving Joe by himself.
Oh,
break. They can win it here.
Kill. That's 4
no, they can't.
Still a chance here for Heretics to put this pretty much at the finish line. They will not be able to win here, but if you can hold off the rotation, you can get the job done at P2.
Mel's trying to hold it down
he's
from
so
the middle,
focused
but he
on
cannot get it done. Movistar Koi starting to find the kills in the
mercy.
middle. There needs to be a couple of kills. Yes, Super.
Okay, 1 spawns there, 2 spawn there. Does the last one spawn there? All spawn there.
Seconds on the game clock. We're moving over towards
Wait.
2. Big
Oh my
win
God,
from
2
Joe
dead.
Deceives for that 40 bomb. That may well be the game.
2:30, 2:37,
Oh,
22 seconds on the clock.
This is a
Inside,
banger.
over the top of Joe Deceives, keeps him safe. Now turns his
Those are
attention to
great
the back
attacks,
door.
yeah.
Late lead swap for Koi.
That's a lot of damage.
Insight.
Up, trying to find something from Super.
Jamie!
What the
fuck? Joe in some trouble.
No,
Here comes the
no,
dive
no.
into
Oh my
the
God,
point.
no.
80 seconds
No.
to 45. Metals
That's
catches
it.
another
This game.
double. Heretics are in the hill.
Nah, they're still
From
going.
the front, leaving Abe
It's a
by
two
himself.
people on hill right now.
For the side of Movistar Koi. Can you find a way in?
Here he
Heretics have to
goes.
hold.
It's
Oh my
open
God.
for now. Heretics
They want it.
still
That's gonna be
relatively close.
wow.
You got
Movistar
clutch.
coming back.
Be able to.
What a clutch.
Jamie clutched the fuck up. Good shit, Jamie. Way to make up for it.
Maybe late to the
Wow,
party,
what
but
a
they
clutch.
showed up with the
You feel me though,
Holy